Hi everyone, this is our golu 2023 themed on life's lessons by traditional Indian games. We have the full blown video for 27 minutes on YouTube, but since some of you asked for an abbreviated version, here it is. We've actually themed it, if you see, as snakes and ladders, which is a very important traditional game. So if you see from the top, you'll be able to see the full view. Showcasing the interconnectedness between you and the world. What are the values, virtues, and vices that you need to learn to maneuver? And the way this started is, if you see Indian traditional games, the infrastructure requirement is very minimal. It is gender, age, religion, social stature agnostic. Anyone can really come and play. And a sport which is at the core is something which is competitive, rule based. A game that sits on the top is non-competitive. It may or may not be competitive, may or may not have rules, maybe physical or mental, and a play on the top is a very loose framework. So every sport is a game, every game is a play, but the reverse is not true. So this is the whole meaning, and then we've divided it into a few sections here. So this is the lady introducing the games of the country, especially in a world of digital games, how board games, street games, and other games in India have taught us invaluable life's lessons. So we have the section here which basically talks about the games that gods have played, right from adventure sport that you see with Durga with all her arms and ammunitions, Ayappa again for archery, Ganesha on the sliding board, Shiva here with his kids playing a little prank for winning the mango fruit. But the moment we say games, it's Lord Krishna playing all kinds of games here. Holi, learning to swim on the sliding board, playing hurdle, which was the yester form of high jump, on his friend, pulling the cow's tail, playing blind buff, breaking Radha's pots, so on and so forth. But on a serious note, Mallyuddh, which is wrestling, started in India, where they used to practice serious vegetarianism, stay in dons. Archery, as we know, in the Rama's times to win Sita's hand. Here is Arjuna, again learning archery to hit the bird's eye under Dronacharya's guidance. But with all of this, if you see what has been the game, which is the sport or which is the game of ancient India, it is Pachishi Ludo. So here is Shakuni playing against the Pandavas with all of their wealth being pledged. This is a game of choice and chance, telling you that life gives you choice and chances to balance through. So that is there. And coming here, if you see, there are certain activities which are that grey area, especially things like yoga. Yoga is really a unison of the mind and the body, so it's neither a game nor a sport, but very important for every sports person. And if you see temples, right? So temple floors, especially in South India, have all of these games carved out on the floor. So people used to come to temples not just to worship, but as social places, gatherings, to actually really play. So all these board games, Ashtachima, Sola Sedi, Kattam Badayat, Panchkoni, they've taught very important skills, right from self-awareness, strategy, synergy, survival, and the world in you. Whether it is games like, the marble or the top, which teaches you survival skills, or Gilli Danda, which teaches you to set goals, and such. So temples have been a very fostering place for all of these games to build on value systems, life's lessons for individuals. Here you have games that originated in India, which again sharpened the mathematical skills as well, be it chess, carom board, again Ludo, Palanguri. Polo as well started in India, in the Manipur area. And some very important tag games like Kabaddi and Kho-Kho, which all started in India and used to be played in different forms back in the days during king's times and such, and how they changed during the World War time to be played on the human foot. Here are acquired games that we've taken from other countries, be it football, cricket, Sudoku, so on and so forth. And games like cricket, which require a lot of infrastructure, not every player gets to play in that window of time. Whereas in a country like India, the games that we have played, the players, all of them actively participate in that window of time. So with that, coming here, what have we played during festivals and fairs? So we saw the gods section, we saw what originated in India, What did we acquire from other countries? What do we play during games, festivals? What games do we play during festivals, fairs, and weddings? So here is Shankranti. So during Shankranti, Jallikattu is an adventure sport where the raging bull is brought under control. The winning medal, the cup is right there for the players. During Shankranti, again, kite flying is an important festival in the Gujarat area. During Deepavali, cards is played, poker and bluff and all of those cards originated in India. Janmashtami time, Dahi Handa is played, especially in places like Maharashtra where it's an official sport now. Onam time, the boat race or the Vallam Katti. And during weddings as well, if you see, especially in Tamil Nadu, there's an event called Valayadal where they actually play, the bride and the groom play to get to know each other better. Simple games like, hiding a ring in a pot and such. Japan also has a doll festival every March, so there's a little Japanese wedding scene out here for, focused on the longevity of the girl child. Sindoor Khela is a game that is played in West Bengal during the Dashera time. Again, Pushkar fair. So here you see, even during fairs, whether it's elephant races, camel races, rooster fights, so on and so forth, games have really been an integral part of our lives in all stages, in all forms. But in very simplistic form, how did we all grow up? As a child, we would go to school, come back, climb a tree, play with our friends, come back from school, let's say in a rickshaw, in a scooter, play hopscotch, play tug-of-war just outside our home. Again, the hurdle games, swing, skipping. Just as how Malyud started, Mushti Yudh, which is boxing, also originated in India. But these have been all street games, marbles, top, gilli, that we've really enjoyed. We would really come back and eat whatever is there, whatever we would find from the street vendor. Play with the balloon wala, cotton candy, ice cream, tea, the local tea stall, tender coconut, sit and play with our friends in a park, have pani puri. Showcasing that nutrition is also very important for sports, for games, and the joy and fun along with the whole ecosystem becoming integral in our lives, teaching some very valuable life's lessons. So that's the gist of it. Again, there's that elaborate video that is available on YouTube. But I'm sure this brings throwback, childhood memories for each one of us in some shape and form. And hopefully the legacy continues, where there are some very important life's lessons that Indian games have taught us. And let's continue the same for our future generations to benefit from, is the whole message this time around. Thank you.